There are two major shifts that happen to a money management system as a child ages. The first is that they move from having almost no control over their money to more of a co-manager role with their parents. Parents use what I like to call money guardrails to align their child's money use with their values as best as they can, but they no longer completely control how money is earned and how the money is spent. Instead, they become more of a mentor to their teen as they do more of the decision making for how to use and earn their money. The second is when they leave home to live partly or completely on their own and suddenly become the primary manager of their money. Until now, you and your teen have likely been co-managing their financial accounts, or you've been managing them entirely. But your child will soon be going to college, and you need to prepare their money management system for that. And as a parent, you are in the perfect position to help. A recent College Avs survey found parents of undergraduates rank as the #1 source young adults look to for personal finance education. Doing so will build confidence in your teen for this new money manager role they'll be taking over. I'm Amanda L. Grossman from MoneyProdigy.com, where I'm partnered with parents to help them teach their teens how to manage money. And today, we're going to discuss how to set up your college-bound teen's money system so that they can confidently take over as primary money manager in their lives. Until now, you've likely been co-managing or managing your teen's financial accounts entirely. You'll be making your exit soon as they reach their age of majority, which is the age when they're old enough to take over their financial accounts. They also may be living away from home soon for the first time, which will naturally put them in that primary money manager role. Does that scare you a bit? Don't let it. We're going to set them up to successfully manage their money by creating and tweaking a solid money system they can take with them. At its most basic, a money system is simply how money comes in and how money goes out and how it's all connected. A basic money system needs to be set up so that your teen can receive paychecks and receive money transferred by parents should they need it in an emergency or for something like a continued allowance, save money and earn interest on it, transfer money from a checking account to a savings account and from savings to checking, spend the money in checking through debit card, checks, ATM, cash, etc. To achieve this, you want to have both a checking account and a savings account opened for your teenager. The two should be connected so that money can move between them. You'll want them to have a debit card attached to the checking account so they can access their money for spending at stores and at the ATM. You want to make sure they have checks as well. Yes, some places still take checks. For example, some landlords still are paid by check. And you'll want them to set up their banking app so that they can easily track their spending, check their account balances, and be able to transfer money between accounts. So those are the basics. Now it's time to take action. Your teen has a money system right now, whether they realize it or not. I want you to sit down with your teenager and figure out what their current money system looks like. I recommend taking a piece of paper and physically drawing this out. You'll want to include things like all financial accounts, piggy banks, checking account, savings account, investment accounts, everything like that. All financial cards, such as any debit cards, credit cards, prepaid debit cards, etc. And financial apps that they use, like budgeting apps or saving apps or a banking app. For each account or piece of the money system, I want you to also write down who has access to the account. Is it a custodial account? You'll want to make note of when your child will take full ownership of that account or the age of majority in their state. Or is this a joint account? Does your teenager want to continue having a joint account as a young adult with you so that you can both use the money in it? Or would they prefer to close this account or keep it just as a link between the two of you to be able to deposit money and pay joint bills, such as a cell phone plan? And your teen opens another checking account under just their name. Then I want you to draw lines to show which accounts are currently connected to each other, such as if their checking and savings accounts are connected and which account has the debit card, things like that. After you draw this out, we're going to look at it as a holistic system and see where, if any, there are gaps that need to be fixed. Let's figure out how to identify these now. So gaps are usually things like access points. You want to make sure the right people that need to access the accounts and information can. There are connection points, like accounts should generally be connected for ease of use and flow of money between them. And in the accounts themselves, you might find gaps. Perhaps your teen has no checking account or no savings account. Or in the overall information on the account, such as a money app or banking app that automatically shows charts of how money is being used and shifted around. These can be really helpful when trying to manage a whole system and spot any problems, especially as a newbie money manager. Now is the time to identify these gaps and take the necessary steps to make it a cohesive system for them to manage. Finally, step number 2, we're going to anchor their money system with a budget. Let's talk about one more tool that really glues this whole system together, a budget. You'll want to download College Av's free teen budget worksheet. The link is going to be in the video description below, and work through it with your teenager. Find your budget worksheet and learn more over at collegeav.com.